I thought I asked y'all nice, like, the negative comments, I don't need them, man. For real. Like I tell the women, but now I'm telling y'all, King, the fact that you sent a text or a comment yesterday about, oh, we live and die by Tom Likas now. That ain't the case that you live and die by anybody but yourself. But what I'm saying is, see, I try to have this channel set up to where everybody can get something from it. I'm not in the dating scene at all. I'm truly a MGTOW monk. I have no interest in dating because I really don't have no interest in sex. I'm 46 years old. We'll be 46 years old in August. I understand that some of y'all might be younger than me or older than me or the same age as me and still want to be in the dating game. And Tom is here to help y'all with that. Like I did the majority of my dating when I was in high school and a little bit in college, which was meet at the mall, get pizza, go to the movies, come home, have sex. Or be on campus, invite a chick over to watch a movie, smoke weed, have sex. That was pretty much what my facet of dating is. It was never a case of, I'm going to help this girl, get a car, I'm going to buy her some clothes, pay her rent. That was never take her on a trip to Jamaica. That was never anything that was in the cards for me. Like, when I was in college, about age 24, we're talking 1998, I was a small-time weed hustler on campus, and when I had cashed in, I had some money, and I said, you know what? Selling all this weed and shit, I'm gonna take a trip to Jamaica, man. And I actually had a presentation, and I chose to do Jamaica for the presentation in one of my classes, so I decided to go. And when I was telling my roommate and his girlfriend and her friend about me going, and Morris Ann gonna say, well, who you going with? And I said, oh, I'm going by myself. She said, I'll go with you. And I said something like, well, I want you to know I'm getting naked as soon as we get to the hotel. And she gonna say, why I gotta do that? And I was like, because you fuck niggas for less. And seriously, there was a nigga, they didn't call him Dirty Dick Rodney, but his name was Rodney. And he had a lot of chicks. Yeah, he was out there like that. And she used to mess with him. So for her to act like me taking her to Jamaica, which I wasn't going to do because she was a hoe like that. I ain't taking that bitch nowhere. But for her to act like she shouldn't know what she's supposed to be doing and she goes to Jamaica when she fucks dirty dick niggas for free. Come on, dog. Come on now. You're not going to get me with that. But anyway, the majority, I'm not a real experienced dater. I've got experience with hanging out with chicks, getting high with them, and fucking them, and not calling them no more. I got a good history with that. A real good history with that. And if you want that, I don't have a Patreon or anything like that, but that will be more like hard-hitting content on how, it just be hard-hitting content. I'm not going to say it over here. But the truth of the matter is, all right, a date for me would be like, all right, I like the movie The Godfather. So we would watch The Godfather up until the point where Michael killed the cop and Salazzo in the restaurant. Then I turn the movie off. We go to dinner or go to TGI Fridays for happy hours, and then she's ready to come back to watch the movie because you stop it. If you know the movie and you stop it at that point, that's a good place to stop it because you're already into it. It's a long movie because you're already into it to the point, and then it climaxes. Then you go, oh, okay, we got to go. Then they want to get back and watch the movie. Then they watch the rest of it. You go upstairs. You have fun with them. That's how you do it. Or that's how I did it. But, some of y'all want to go out and do not movies, but do real exotic dates and shit like that. And I can't help you with that because I'm not interested in doing anything like that. And then I got other videos that I don't, I don't really like. Not that I don't like them, but I'm a visual guy, so I want to have visual stuff. I'm worried about when I do those little crumbs that are obviously recorded from my phone, when you can see my steering wheel or my, the weights in my house, or what I had pictured this morning was the space heater I got in my house. I find those to be boring because there's no visual to them. But it does. You got to stick to my words in a video like that. If you go back to the one where I talk about, we're not going to call it what it's called. We're going to call it Heineken sickness. If you put it together, you understand where I'm getting Heineken from. So Heineken sickness. So you got the Heineken. So what was I going to say about the Heineken sickness? I can't even remember. Oh, when I said, I say in the video, Heineken sickness as it relates to MGTOW. And in that video, I talked about what I would do if I didn't have toilet paper, cutting up t-shirts and stuff like that, using paper towels. And I got a message or a comment on that very same video. Go to it if you'd like. And it says, I set out bear traps with candy and soda, and it got 100 burgers. So I'm thinking he caught something and got the meat out of it. I don't know what he caught. Because I don't know what's out there. And then he says, I took your advice and I cut up some old t-shirts, and now I got toilet paper. Thanks, mate. Now, you can pretty much rest assured that comment didn't come from a guy in Chicago. So you never know. That's the thing, the beauty of this whole internet. You never know who you're going to reach with what you say. I didn't think that anybody was... when I said that, I'm just saying what I would do if I was in that situation. I didn't think anybody would take it and run with it, and I'm glad he did, because it makes me feel good to know that I'm giving people advice and making life better for them. Seriously. And another thing that you can do if you're worried about toilet paper, turn the shower on, take a shit, and then don't even, as soon as you get off the toilet, get right in the shower, put the same drawers back on. That's if you have to. Like, seriously. We got to get ready and, to be rationing and stuff like that. But yeah, like, I'm going to keep the Tom Leykis up because somebody's going to benefit from the Tom Leykis, King. If you can't benefit from it, go to another channel. For real. Like, I don't mean to be any type way about it, but it's not, I don't need people complaining about what I put on my channel. Especially when, see, another thing y'all don't understand, if y'all haven't looked at that Monty Woodgrain video where I'm kind of dissing him, I really would like for you to do it. If you look at it for the first 2 minutes, look at how well that Michael Jackson Thriller dance scene is choreographed with that Root song. That it's a masterpiece like that. I put a lot into that, and for only 100 motherfuckers to have watched it, I like to know what they're doing with the notifications. If I got like 750 subs, I should have more than 100 watches of a video, especially when it's a video when I'm kind of going in on somebody that's a popular YouTuber. I want that information shared. So if you could get over there to share it or just like it so that it goes into the feed so that he gets the message. When you hear the video, if you listen to it, it took me a while. You got to get in mode, in character when it comes to saying something like that. When it comes to getting in somebody. I was walking around playing this very same instrumental with my headphones on, walking around my house thinking about how this nigga basically stole my idea from a video, but before that had blocked me from his live stream, and then he's going to talk shit on me without addressing me. I knew he was talking about me, but he wouldn't say my name. I didn't take kindly to that, so I got in the mode to put that video together, to do your audio. You got to get into character sometimes to do this, or at least I do, so that the emotions come through. So when you said that, King, I hadn't quite gotten it out of my system, the whole negativity of all that. That's another reason why I really don't need to be over there fucking with them niggas on that Umarian, fraud, whatever the fuck it is side, because there's too much drama and dysfunction over there. Them niggas don't fuck with me like that no way, but yet I'm still over there because I'm dysfunctional too. If you're white and don't have no real interest in this Umar Johnson shit, take an interest in the dysfunction of black motherfuckers. Because you got people with unhealthy obsessions. Not myself. I'm not obsessed, but I'm somewhat concerned. I'm going to talk about it in another video as to why I really take this shit personal with this Umar nigga. But anyway, if you have no concern about it at all, you should look and see the dysfunction of black people. Because there's too many people, I don't include myself in that, whose platform is built upon Umar Johnson, and that's it. I'm not talking now. What I say about AAS, I say it's an unhealthy obsession, but she wants him out of there, and I don't blame her for that. And what I know about psychology, everybody in psychology has issues themselves, and I don't mean that against AAS. I've gone and had psychiatric counseling, so I know what it's like. So I've talked to him, and I've actually worked in the field of psychology for a while. When I first got out of college, when I was like 26, 27, 28, 21, or 29, somewhere in there. But yeah, so like that whole, I think my whole demeanor kind of changed to where I got a little bit too aggressive and wanting to take people on verbally when I picked on Darrell and beat him up and then, spit him out to the crowd. And then, when they kind of went ad hominem on me, I said, fuck them niggas, I'm out of here. And like, that's the thing. You got all these people with this Umar Johnson content, but that's all the content they got. They don't got nothing else. I'm not saying AAS. I don't put her in that as far as saying that she talks about Umar a lot. Yeah, but I know she got other shit she can talk about. She just wants that nigga out of here. That's all that is. But I'm talking about the people. You go to their page. They had their channel up for a year or two, and all they got is Umar Johnson. That's another reason why I want him to meet his demise. Because then what are these niggas gonna report on once Umar Johnson is put to sleep for good? But I'm gonna keep that going with the videos that I want up, King. All right? Yeah.